This Valentine's Day, February the 14th, CHOC is hosting Flip Flop Day, an annual initiative that aims to unite South Africans against childhood cancer. For just 10 Rand, participants can purchase a sticker and wear their flip-flops with pride, showing solidarity with children and teenagers diagnosed with cancer. For more on what the foundation needs, we're joined by Taryn Seeger from CHOC Childhood Cancer Foundation. Taryn, very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh gosh, it's that time of the year again. Flip Flop Day 2025 is coming up, and this year we're celebrating soulmates. Share a bit more on this event and what really inspired it.
So Flip Flop Day has been inspired. We've taken something very serious, which is childhood cancer, and we've done a bit of a flip on it, and we've made it a bit fun so that anybody and everybody can show support for children who have been diagnosed.
Yeah. How does it work though? Just take us through it.
So it's very simple. It's just 10 Rand. You can purchase your stickers online, which is from the CHOC website. You wear your sticker with pride and definitely wear your flip-flops on Valentine's Day this year. And that's basically showing people that we're here to walk this path with you, we're here to stand with you, and we're here to support you.
Yeah. But have you been in touch with the corporate sector, for them to allow the employees to wear the flip-flops on during the work shift?
Yes, definitely. So we've had amazing supports from corporates, from schools, from individuals, and anyone who can wear flip-flops on the day.
Okay.
And those that can't, who for whatever reason, for example, warehouses, they're still buying their stickers, they're still purchasing, and they're still showing that little bit of support for these children.
Yeah. And I know that anybody can show support in any form and in any way. And this is just one of the initiatives that, the CHOC Foundation has come up with to ensure that everybody lends a helping hand in support of those affected and afflicted with cancer. Why flip-flops though? What really led to the decision of including flip-flops?
I think something that South Africans do very well is we stand together and Ubantu.
True.
So there's nothing more South African than a pair of flip-flops. So it's taking something that very much is ours and showing that we support the children and teenagers of South Africa.
Yeah, and flip-flop is more than just, a fun event. Just how much awareness and education on childhood cancer is emphasized on the day?
A lot. So corporates, like you were saying earlier, that get involved, they might not have known that CHOC exists or the reason why we exist. So maybe it's that little bit of information that they've received to learn about what we do, and hopefully they learn about the early diagnosis and the symptoms for childhood cancer. And at the end of the day, what we are here to do is hopefully save lives. So that person who might not have heard about CHOC before can hear about CHOC, and hopefully we can save somebody's life.
Maybe let's take it a step back. Just tell us the foundation behind CHOC, what really the CHOC Foundation does.
So CHOC is incredible. We do quite a few support programs. We're there to support the families. They're already getting treatment from the incredible medical fraternities around South Africa. So we're there to hold their hand. We've got social workers in every pediatric oncology unit around South Africa. So from diagnosis all the way to hopefully remission or sadly end of life, CHOC is there. From transport, food parcels, accommodation. The social workers are there from an emotional support system for them. And I think that is so important to help these families.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting that you said that. I mean, I read the story of Lebo's parent, how the CHOC team managed to, to help them through counseling and emotional support, just through that period of treatment. How many other families has the CHOC team assisted in this regard?
So it's hard to put a number on how many, but CHOC can see at any time around 1,500 people. So our accommodation facilities, for example, can house 77 rooms every night nationwide.
Okay.
So it's hard to just say, because of Flip Flop Day, this is what we have done. But at any time, there are so many families that we've been able to support through the CHOC services.
When you speak of accommodation facilities, are you referring to, the hospice centers?
So we have
what exactly happens there?
We've got our CHOC houses around South Africa. We've got 13 accommodation facilities. And that's basically a home away from home for these families who have to travel far or don't have somewhere. If they're receiving treatments on a daily basis, they've got a safe space to go to. So they don't have to worry about food while they're there. They don't have to worry about transport while they're there. And it's a clean facility, it's hygienic, it's what they need for when they're getting their treatments. Anything from 7 months to 3 years, they can stay at one of our CHOC houses.
Okay. Have you perhaps petitioned the government to come up with initiatives of making cancer treatment much cheaper, affordable and more accessible to patients?
So from a treatment perspective, we work with, the government does an incredible job.
Okay.
We work with the pediatric oncology units around South Africa.
Yeah.
And we work in conjunction with them from a support perspective. And we work with them, for example, on Saturday, the 15th, is International Childhood Cancer Day. And that's something that we launch with the Department of Health. We work closely with them and we raise awareness, making sure that together we are able to help these children.
But is 10 Rand enough though?
10 Rand.
Like asking for people for a donation of 10 Rand.
10 Rand seems so little, right? It seems like just a little drop in the ocean. But if 25 people give 10 Rand, that houses one child to stay at a CHOC house for a night.
Oh, right.
Our food parcels range around 700 Rand per food parcel. So we give bereavement support to families when their child has passed. And that 10 Rand seems like a little bit, but if we all stand together and my 10 Rand and your 10 Rand come together, we can make a really big difference.
Big difference indeed. And of course, the work doesn't end with this initiative. So what else do you need assistance with?
The work doesn't end with just this. We run our programs 12 months a year. We are busy every single day. We are in the hospitals every single day.
Okay.
So from a volunteer perspective, from a money donation perspective, and definitely from an awareness perspective, the earlier a child is diagnosed, the better the survival rate. So create awareness, learn the early warning signs, and just create a bit of noise about CHOC and that we exist and we're there to support these families and help them.
Right, right. And for those who may want to assist, how do I go about doing that? Like, how do I purchase the stickers?
So pop online, choc.org.za, any Taki Town Centre around South Africa, and any of the CHOC regions which are nationwide.
All right. Taryn, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for your time.
Great stuff.
I hope you're wearing your flip-flops on Friday.
Yes, most definitely. I will.
Definitely.
I will.
I brought your stickers. You ready?
Okay, great stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right. Well, CHOC is hosting Flip Flop Day on the 14th of February, where participants can wear flip-flops and donate 10 Rand to show solidarity with those affected by childhood cancer. And that was the founder, Taryn Seeger from CHOC Childhood Cancer Foundation.